Our book is titled Life Guide. It features well over 150 of our own original quotes, which we have further subdivided into several categories such as love and success, life quotes, and inspirational, just to name a few. We also have some other very insightful writings. And one of the highlights of our book is our very own hypothesis on the origin of evil. Where did it come from? What is it? We have explored various religious disciplines, delved into philosophical minds, and we have found that their views have merit. But for us, it did not quite answer the question of what is evil or where did it come from. The view that we are postulating, when juxtaposed with other views, we believe that it has strong credibility, and we offer it to you for your consideration.
To be honest, we never set out to actually write this book. Inspiration would just come to us. Insights would just come. Anytime, any place. Through observation, through conversations with each other and other people, of course. Through personal reflection. Through the experiences of life in general. And when they came, we would share them with each other, and we would also write them down, just in case we would need to reference them at some point in the future. But what happened, there came a point where we had a stack of these ideas, and it was just mounted. And it was like if Life Guide in its unformed state was propelling us to actually put these insights out there and not to hoard them. So after grappling with the idea a bit, we decided that we should release what we received and let them accomplish what they came to accomplish. And so that is how Life Guide actually came to life. Several themes are represented in our book, actually too numerous to mention now. The book deals with some core and very relevant aspects such as success, and we've made a clear distinction between what it is and what it is not. It focuses on self-affirmation, which is of course intricately tied to success. It deals with relationships, particularly marriage and friendship. There is also a focus on spirituality, which we believe to be the master key for effective living. And we also it also addresses the phenomenon of change and the significance of the thoughts that we think.
That's right. The thing about it is that all of these converge and point towards one central message, that is living life through the excellence within you. And by that we mean your authentic self. Today we hear a lot of talk about be authentic or be your authentic self. But what is it really? We believe that it is your God-breathed self, your divine self, because you are divine, we are divine. And it is the character and the nature of the divine within you being lived out through you. That is your authentic self. We would like Life Guide to have a transformative effect on its readers. We would like them to know that they need not to stagnate, because stagnation serves no positive function or purpose in life. We were designed to grow, emerge, evolve, expand. Take a look at this ocean, this mass of water. To us it might look like a rippled mass of water. This sea connects to all of the seas all across the globe. Science tells us about 5% or less of it has been explored. That leaves an astounding 95% unexplored. I have broken the surface of this water, and many have. and beneath it is infinite wealth and beauty, unimaginable to the naked eye. Our lives are synonymous to this water. Much of our lives are unexplored. On the inside of us, on the inside of you, are gifts and talents, ideas and wisdom waiting to break forth.
This book is designed for everyone, regardless of their socio-economic background, ethnicity, or religious persuasion. It can basically speak to people of all ages, from the very young to the elderly. We can say that if parents and adults embrace some of the profound principles that are within, they themselves can reap benefits and in turn transmit them to the younger generation, especially during their formative years, because we know that that period is the most crucial years of a child's life.
Correct.
You know, moreover, if you are an elderly person, Life Guide contains a key central message for you. You will see why getting older does not have to automatically translate into stunted growth.
That's right. And one of the other things, Life Guide will also show you how to embrace a pure sense of self-worth. To know that self-worth is not predicated upon material things as so many think. Rather, it is based upon your own sacred uniqueness,
Yes.
your distinctiveness. This is your identity stamp.
And it zeroes in on thoughts too.
Yeah.
So it is suitable for whoever wants to build a solid thought life, because we cannot for one moment underestimate the latent power of thoughts. Many people tend to slight it, but and as a result they unconsciously engage in self-damaging dialogue,
Yes.
or what we may call negative self-talk.
Yeah.
But Life Guide challenges us all to confront our thoughts, dissect them, and choose only those that are nourishing.
Exactly. Life Guide has not forgotten the critical and analytical thinkers. There is a feast of ideas to mull over. As a matter of fact, each quote is a condensed book, dense with provoking thoughts which are timelessly relevant.
Yeah, there's a lot to think about actually.
Definitely.
And not forgetting, the book also focuses on relationships,
Exactly. Yeah.
which is such a vital aspect of life.
Mhm.
So those of you who are interested in building secure marriages and meaningful friendship, this book actually provides some very valuable insights.
To sum it all up, if you are seeking for more meaning in life, more meaningful living, or you're looking for a mentor, counselor, or friend who is always available, if you are one of those, you can trust Life Guide.
I have ambivalent feelings about this one. I do, because every section of the book speaks profoundly to me. I've grown to appreciate every aspect of it. But I would say for now, the inspirational section does the most for me. Life dishes out some dense difficulties at points. And I'm sure many of you can identify with those. During those times, I personally tend to gravitate towards words of motivation, words of encouragement, because I need them to tide me over those difficult moments. One of our very own quotes that will often come to mind when I'm confronted by these testing times is this one, and it's in Life Guide 1. While you endure the labor of your adversity, envision the birth of your destiny. I'm going to say it again. while you endure the labor of your adversity, envision the birth of your destiny. And one can easily picture a woman in the process of childbearing. And we know about the pains that accompany that process. But what keeps that woman pushing? It is her anticipation of embracing a beautiful baby after the entire ordeal is over. So yes, inspiring words are there basically to show us, to show me that my pain, regardless of how intense it may be, it's temporary, it's transient. And I am growing more so to understand that. And actually, with that understanding, I am learning to use these words to help me to embrace hope throughout every situation of life, every circumstance of life.
I don't necessarily have a favorite section. Each section appeals to me in different ways. Some days I may need to be encouraged, so the inspirational section will speak to me. Other days I might be in a philosophical mood. Some other days I might need some spiritual upliftment. Each section basically speaks to the whole unique me, creating an awareness of the wholeness that I actually am. And that is what I really appreciate about Life Guide. I have learned a whole lot. One of the things that I have really realized is that throughout life I have been lied to, told that I was less than, that I would never make it. But I have understood that I am beautiful on the inside, gifted and talented, with creative potential.
Well, for me, I believe that life hands each of us unique opportunities to make dynamic and positive impact on others. When you realize what your gift, talents, abilities are, you take them and you run with them. Harness them, yes, but you cannot wait to attain perfection before you start stepping towards your goals. Because as we all know, perfection is forever elusive. For instance, if Ryan and I had waited to be perfect writers, Life Guide would never exist. Honestly, yes, I am an advocate for excellence. Certainly, we both are. Yeah, but I have realized that my journey to excellence starts where I now stand. And it's the same for you. Your journey to excellence in any area of your life begins where you now stand. Yes, at present we're working on Life Guide 2, and it is going to be a dynamic book. It's going to be impactful and very insightful.
Life Guide will be officially released on September 28th, 2017. Our publisher is Tamari House Publishers in London. So the book will be available in England, in bookstores in England and across Europe, the US, Australia, and in all the major online stores. It promises to be a very, very interesting read and a life-changing read. And we just like to show you what the physical copy will look like. This is what it looks like, the front and at the back. We trust that you will enjoy it like we have. Thank you very much.